What's up, my friends? So, I finally got a little time off to walk around the gardens, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. I figured I would share with you what I have going on. So, as soon as we get a little bit of an audience, I'll start going through it. But it's pretty exciting stuff we got growing here. Pretty exciting stuff. Not just this stuff, but that stuff over there. We got some stuff growing over there, and over there, and over there. And pretty soon, there'll be stuff growing right here. In this garden over here. This one right here, it's a mess. There'll be stuff growing in there too soon. Gotta get some black cow, because you know that dirt is not good. That's just sand. It's like living on a beach. Absolute nothing but sand. But that's okay. I did notice my piece of cardboard I was protecting my kiwi vine with is no longer on my kiwi vine. So, probably the wind's fault. But this kiwi vine is very new to the outside. I've noticed some sunburn on its leaves. So I'm going to put this cardboard back to protect it from for the day. Tomorrow, in the heat of the day, when this thing's like dying, it'll have some shade. So that's what this ugly piece of cardboard's for. It actually does a really good job of shading my plant for me. So there's that. All right, there we go. Ugly piece of cardboard locked in place. Okay, so now we can go through the garden tour. Here's what we have going on. I'm going to start on this side over here, move on back that way. This is my wife's favorite rose. It's like an orange rose, but it's not about, it's about the smell of the rose. See, most roses in today's society have been bred so that they're beautiful, they last a little longer on the shelf, blah, blah, but they've taken the smell out of them. That's why when you buy roses at the store, they smell like doo-doo, smell like nothing. But this rose is a very fragrant rose, so my wife is excited about that. This trellis I'm going to use to grow watermelons. And actually, if you look right there, we've got some watermelon babies, my friends. There's another one. And I know what you're thinking. How are you going to grow watermelons on a trellis? Well, watermelons are a vine. They'll connect themselves. As long as I train them properly, they'll grow up. If the watermelon gets too big to hang here, all I need to do is make a little sling that'll hold the watermelon. Everything will be gravy. So really excited. We've got some sugar babies growing on this side. We've got some yellow meat watermelons growing on that side. Excited to see that happen because we just put that in. So on this side, we've got all this little green stuff. Not, you know, it's all green, it's plants, but the little grass looking stuff, that's actually a mix between onions and garlic. I put that in every single one of my gardens because a lot of bugs don't like the way it smells, which means you get a little less pest damage. It's not going to take all the pest damage away, but it will take some away. So over here, what we got going on, there's a sunflower starting to pop. I'm excited for those. We got a bunch of broccoli here. There's a sunflower, some Brussels sprouts. Those things are looking great. And this was like a volunteer kale plant, blue curly kale. And it just grew under this Brussels sprout plant. I probably should have picked it. The Brussels sprout would have been more effective. But I like the fact that it was volunteer, so it's a strong, resilient plant. Hey, thanks for checking in from Ireland. That's pretty cool. Anyway, when it seeds in land that it grows naturally in, those seeds kind of get ready for the environment it's going to be in, which means that you get a stronger plant. So I'm letting this thing seed out. I'm hoping to get some great kale seeds. I have not had good luck germinating kale seeds this year, but other brassicas have done well. Over on this side, a lot more broccoli. You can see they're starting to pop up. And we have some more sunflowers. And right here I planted a pepper. It was just a random one I had in a seed tray. I figured I'd check that up. Hey, Osco Roblox. So I planted that up, and that's doing well. We'll see what happens. If you notice, I don't do the monoculture. A lot of gardens, you have like one garden for Brussels sprouts and one garden for broccoli, and so on and so forth. But that's not how things grow in nature, so it's not how I grow them. Over here, that's a baby kale. Very excited about that. Those are delicious. We also have a bunch of strawberry plants here. Those are, I don't know what variety of strawberries these are, but man, I've had a few, and they almost have a grainy texture. Not quite what you get in the store, but they are so much sweeter than what you get in the store. which is pretty exciting. Over here we got our chive onions, our green onions. And right down there, another sunflower, just because I love having sunflowers everywhere. Who doesn't, right? And then some more strawberries right here. On this side, we have like a mix. We got some green beans there. We've got some peppers going down that line. I think there's even some kale or maybe some cabbage. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff down that line. Right here, I just seeded out a new line of broccoli. And over here, I'm hoping to see some growth. There's one right there, one kale plant, but I seeded out like a whole line here. And like I said, I don't know why my kale just isn't wanting to pop this year. I've kept it moist, I've done everything, but you know, it is what it is. Yes, Flame 10, I'd love to be a character in your cartoon. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, back over here, we have more strawberry plants. Well, there's a strawberry plant. That's actually a squash. So this is more of a bush squash than a vine squash because I didn't want it to vine all over this garden. Right here, this is a really neat strawberry plant because most of them have white flowers, but this one has pink flowers. So cool. Then over here, we have our broccoli. Or no, this isn't broccoli. This is collard greens. I don't personally eat these collard greens, but my bunnies absolutely love it. Check out the channel. I do a bunch of fun voiceovers and things with my bunnies eating this and other things from my garden. So, doing well. How you doing? I'm doing a video right now, but I'll chat with you later, buddy. But anywho, so we have what would I like my character to be? Huh, that's interesting. I would be super gardener maybe, I don't know, or homestead dude. And my my powers would be growing food and making animals happy with it. So right there we have a kiwi plant. And again, this is seeding out. A lot of people at this point would go ahead and get rid of that. I'm not getting rid of that. I'm letting the seeds grow because, as mentioned before, if you let it seed out in its environment, it may take a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years. But at some point, those seeds are going to be better suited for the environment they came from, and better than anything you can get in a packet. So I'm in the process of seeding out these collard greens. And as I do that, I'll collect those seeds and plant them another time. Not that I want to eat them, but again, my bunnies love them. So there's that. Which is exciting because I love grapes, but I had to put these cages around. It's chewable, and they are not chewable. And this here is a passion vine. That is a Tristan. Tristan wants to talk to me, although I'm doing a live video, so you're going to hear the conversation. What's up, Tristan?
Alright. So just drive it over there, the mower,
Yeah.
Brandon's house. Okay.
Yep. He's got to go mow a lawn. Like Plant Man with the power to, yeah, that would be pretty cool, Flame 10. So this is a banana, but not just any banana. If you look at this picture, oh, looks delicious. That is an ice cream banana. Ice cream bananas supposedly taste like vanilla ice cream. I wouldn't know. I've never had one, but I'm hoping to get one at some point. Over here, this garden's a mess. And absolutely going to happen this weekend because this weekend we are doing gardens for the bunnies and other animals. Now, my son needs me to help him start the lawnmower, so I will